Alright, how is it going, y'all? So today, we're gonna be using this Giratina Zacian team. This should be definitely interesting, right? It's a lot different than the team we were just using, so I think there's gonna be a lot of adjustment to that. But Giratina is very bulky, as we know. It can live a Astral Barrage. It just lives. It doesn't, yeah, I could not Dynamax it and it would live an Astral Barrage. Like, this thing is bulky. But it does not live something like a Play Rough from Zacian. So we do have Imprisoned Zacian. But I mean, like a Dynamax Giratina still takes a little bit less, I would say, than like 50% from Behemoth Blade. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to figure the numbers then to see how Play Rough does more than that, because like technically when you Dynamax, you should be taking more damage from Behemoth Blade than you should from a super effective Play Rough. So as long as the Behemoth Blade is, regular effective, but Giratina does take less than 50% from Behemoth Blade, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong about that, which would mean theoretically that it should live a Play Rough, but I've definitely seen it not live a Play Rough. So, moving on from that tangent, we've got quite a bit of things to support the Giratina side of this team, like Scream's Grimmsnarl with Scary Face and Sucker Punch. We've got Tailwind Tornadus with Brutal Swing. We've got Urshifu to stop Calyrex from doing Calyrex things. We've got Imprisoned Zacian to stop Zacian from doing Zacian things. And then we've got Life Orb Entei, which is an amazing Dynamax on this team if nothing else feels consistent. And something that this team also excels at quite a lot is if you leave things with like very low health, you just bring in Entei and just click Extreme Speed a bunch of times, right? So it's actually really not a problem for this team if your opponent ends up surviving at like 5%, 10%, doesn't matter, right? So that's good. And let's just jump into her and hope it goes well. Sorry, I guess I'm filming late today. I just got a lot of things on the mind besides playing Pokemon. Sorry. I got another good Pokemon card the other day, though. Let's see if I can find it really quick while we are waiting to find a trainer. Opened up the Lost Origin Builder Battle box, Johnny. And I got two very good cards out of it, actually. We found someone. So I got the Rainbow Giratina, which is really hard to see down on the bottom, but that's what it is. And then we got the Snorlax. Oh, and we got a Radiant Gardevoir. But yeah, that's cool. So let's get wrecked by this guy. Try hard alert. We gotta try hard. So let's see. We could start Torn Giratina. I really don't think that's like a terrible start. We just kind of like probably lose. And Zacian's a Pokemon. And, I mean, Urshifu's a Pokemon, so is Entei. Entei is really good at stopping their team from doing what it wants to do, but I feel like Urshifu is more important. I just think their team is it's way too like actual team for me to actually do good. You know what I mean? Like I managed to find ways to deal with things like this with my Mimikyu Kartana, but we got Weinmesser. We've got Monsigner, as they say. Do I have spread moves on this team? I feel like I don't. And I don't really think taunting them is gonna get me anywhere. So let's just do that. And then let's, I mean, the problem is, like, technically we can't really do either of those, right? So I guess I'm just gonna make the hard call that they're obviously gonna do this. And yeah. That was a hard call, right? So we take a whole 20 damage. We proc our weakness policy, we're still really, like, not gonna do that much. Mimikry. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Captain Bonsoir. You know what would be funny? Is me doing this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You suck. How comes Palkia? Really? I'm gonna Brutal Swing, and I'm gonna switch into Giratina. Well, that was lucky. I think right here we have to protect. We have to double protect. Okay. We're actually, like, not in a terrible spot, technically. What does suck is that I kinda needed to... I actually should have Dynamaxed, I should have Dynamaxed Giratina when I had the chance. So, yeah, I mean, we go for the double protect. They're gonna worm into us, of course. I think I needed to Wicked Blow the Palkia that turn. And I actually probably should have Dynamaxed again, so... Okay. So let's see. If we had Dynamaxed Giratina on turn 1, I think this actually would have been pretty hard for them to get out of. Like, because they really didn't even bring anything that's that good against Giratina. Like, Giratina's just way too bulky to deal with. So, like, technically, I just lose, right? But, you know, if we want to try... I was just way too afraid of Calyrex is the problem. Like, how do you just not bring Calyrex? I mean, I say that all the time about Kyogre, so it's like, I get it, you know, like, how do you just not bring Kyogre? This should be pretty hard to win, though. Okay. So basically, we would need, like... a crit on the Zacian. Or, I mean, on the Incineroar. Yeah, I mean, that can technically lose them the game if I get a crit, so... I don't. It's unfortunate. So, yeah, I actually think that if we had Dynamaxed Giratina on turn 1, this would have been a much different game. It's just it's a little hard to justify actually doing that in the face of their team. Like, I don't think we saw what item the Palkia had. I'm assuming it was a Life Orb. I mean, we definitely saw it. I just wasn't... If it was a Life Orb, we saw it. I just wasn't paying attention. It could have been a Lustrous Orb. Yeah, whatever. I mean, you know, it's a hard team. we knew that going into that one. So I have, like, folded laundry next to me. There you go. We got one. Number 12. Everyone's playing who's up high. Okay, well, I can lose to this. Support Thunderous, anyone? So, let's see. I like starting Torn, obviously. I like Giratina because it's my man's. I think everybody could use a little Zacian in their life. And then it's just between Urshifu, Entei, and Yadadamingus over here, right? I mean, all three of them can deal with Shedinja, which is good, right? Entei is pretty bad against, like, half their team, but good against the other half, and I don't think we exactly have the tools to deal with the other half easily enough to say, like, whatever. So we're gonna have to bring Urshifu again here, and I don't think it's gonna exactly go well, like... You go, number 12. I mean, hey, we beat high-level people all the time. Like, I lose to someone who's 500, I beat someone who's 1,000, I beat someone who's 46, right? Like, you know, that's just how it goes. If we can get a win in this video, that'd be nice. Alright, Felly Inferno. How many Infernos you got back there, my guy? So this sucks. Mostly because I don't have a protecting Tornadus, right? Like, if I actually had a Tornadus that could protect, this would be a lot different. But because we don't, we're just kind of in a really awkward spot here. I think they should if they're rank number 12, there's a very, very good chance that they're gonna expect me to have Protect Tornadus. So, like, high level probability here that they just click Geyser or something into... They're either gonna fake out Torn and Geyser Torn, or they're gonna Parting Shot Giratina and, like, Geyser and or Blizzard. I mean, you can't really and or a move, right? But, you know, I'd use Behemoth Blade and or Play Rough at the same time if I could, you know. Behemoth Blade and or Protect. Throw the and in there. You see, there you go. You see how I called that? I'm smart. He's smart. Yeah. So, with how defensively built my Tornadus is, I do think there's a chance that we'll live whatever they're doing. The Hailstorm, yeah, I mean, you see that? He's thick. Like, my guy is thick. And guess what they do? They click the Farting Shot. Yeah. More of a you would, my guy. Like, that's all I'm saying. And bring in your Fulgurus. I mean, let's be honest, I'm probably gonna get wrecked by this Fulgurus, because it probably has Eerie Impulse, and I would imagine they want to click Eerie Impulse. So let's click Brutal Swing. And let's click Max Phantasm. I actually didn't think about the fact that if they have Defiant Thunderous, this is bad for me. But I mean, do you really expect Thunderous to live a +1 Phantasm? I don't know. I mean, if it's support Thunderous, obviously, like, yes. The answer is just straight up yes. But we've got them in a pickle. Yeah. So that's bad. Yeah, I would say at this point our win con is pretty much lower the defense on Kyogre, one-shot it with Behemoth Blade. Yeah. They go for the guys. We gotta bring out the Urshifu bar. I'm gonna throw off the Wicked Baru. And, I might just Phantasm again. I mean, like, honestly, I'm kind of feeling that. Ooh, I could actually... Ooh. That's not fun. I could have just Wicked Blood the Kyogre and done, like, massive damage. So they're gonna Geyser again. They're gonna Geyser into my mains. So, I think the way that we lose this is if they actually target Urshifu, or I mean, if they parting shot out. I think that's how we lose. I just don't want to call it. That's the problem. Like, I really don't want to call it. I want to protect here, and I want to, I want to Energy Ball. Ooh. Now that's not good. Jeez. We have risky plays we can make here, and I think we probably lose if we don't make the risky play. So what I want to do is... because I just feel like if you're them, you either like Sacred Sword the I mean, I wouldn't love that, obviously. Dude, like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? Yeah, GG's, man, like, way to win. Dope. Like, obviously that wasn't gonna go very well because of the fact that that just happened. But, you know when it would have gone a lot better is if I didn't just get crit by Behemoth Blade. So, there's that. I'm just kind of wondering if I can wipe their team out with Entei at this point. Because, like, Entei smacks. Then in the back, we could go Urshi. I mean, they must be like streaming or something, because the fact that they clicked ready literally right after I clicked ready means that means something. So. Good job. Shall we proceed to destroy them in glorious fashion? Alright, let's click Tailwind, let's click Max Flare. Obviously I could target Zacian, but I feel like I shouldn't. Yep, you would. So, what have we learned? I don't know. Entei's a Pokemon? So, kids, what have we learned? We've learned that Entei is a Pokemon. We've also learned that Zamazenta is a chunk. Yeah, that sucks. Let's try to get this 50% Hurricane, and let's throw off a Rock Wall. I like 50%. I like having a 50% chance to hit. Dragon. They send out the Dragonite. And they're gonna Dynamax the Ensign, my dudes. Well, the problem with this is that Ensign actually can live 2 max rock falls when it has +1 defense. So, yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, I mean, they're playing well, you know. We missed the Hurricane, of course. We do pretty pitiful damage with the max Rockfall. They're gonna flare me. They do get a clean KO, which I have to respect. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit scary, right? Because, like, technically what I want to do is I want to double the Fuegro right now and just say, like, close combat plus max rockfall. But if they max guard and they dual wing beat, we should just lose, right? So I think our opponent is obviously playing really well. And this has not been easy. Okay. Okay, so we get to break the sash on Dragonite. We break our own sash, but it's kind of doesn't matter. Okay. I think we can do this. I really do. So we click Imprison Zacian, and we click Stone Edge on Dragonite. Why? Why did I literally know that that was coming? Great, so let's play rough. Let's save it. That's literally the one thing that loses me this game. Like, that's what's unfortunate. And, like, someone's gotta understand that. Like, I literally don't lose this game unless I miss that Stone Edge. And what happened? We missed Stone Edge. So now, that's fine. I actually think that probably still wins us the game. Okay, well, it's been a rough set, but we should be taking this one home, mostly because we have a max speed Zacian, and the only thing that they should be able to do right now is click Sacred Sword, if they have it. And if they don't, they have Substitute, Swords Dance, or Quick Attack. So, or Wild Charge. There's that. But we have the Imprison on the field, so it's not like you don't just switch out and the Imprison goes away. Like, the Imprison is still there. Yeah, they have Wild Charge. I mean, if Wild Charge had a chance to paralyze, that would have sucked. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, it really doesn't get much sloppier than that. Like, let's be honest. But hey, man, you guys voted for it. You wanted to see the Giratina team in action again, and it didn't go very well. But I think we we're figuring it out. And there is a team description in the paste, like a team overview for you guys. So they had safety goggles. They did not go for the max guard though, and the max guard I think could have pretty much secured them this win. They also didn't even try to click Sacred Sword, which, I mean, if you ask me, Sacred Sword is a better click than Wild Charge, but I mean, Wild Charge does technically do more damage. No. Yeah, I mean, I would have clicked Sacred Sword if I was them, but do your thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there was ways out of this for them. I think the biggest way out for them was simply just to not do that one switch out at the end, because you could just stay in with Zacian instead of switching out the way they did, and then you technically you don't even have to double up the my Entei slot. What you could do, maybe at that point they didn't know that I don't have Scarf Entei, because if you're because they knew I had Life Orb Entei. So yeah, I mean, if they just stay in with Zacian there, they double up Entei or just Sacred Sword Entei to get the KO, then Zacian takes out Dragonite, and then Zacian has to deal with Zacian and Zamazenta. So yeah, I think they could have won that game, and it was just a matter of putting Zacian in the position that it doesn't like, which is being the only person left on the field versus two other things that can hurt it pretty significantly. So whatever, it's not going to go perfect with that team. Maybe we should release this team. Ooh, Lunasian with with the Venusaur and a Kangaskhan. No, I mean, I have a team report for this team that is released, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. But hope you enjoyed these matches, and